One wheeling is cool. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm flabbergasted. Oh, I see how this show's going.
That's as pointless as unicycling. Welcome to the Dirt Shed Show with Rich Payne.
And Martyn Ashton.
Richard, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks, Rod. How are you?
Good. I'm quite excited about our chat today.
And go on.
Because we're talking about mountain bikers who use mountain bikes and mountain bike trails differently. People who just don't see it quite like us.
So thinking outside the box kind of stuff,
Really outside the box.
Oh, really? Like there's a box and then...
I was taken on to this idea because I was scrolling through Instagram the other day and I come across this guy, Brock Johnson. Right? And
American?
He's American. He's a snowboarder, right? But he's obviously got a bit tired of missing out on his boarding in the summer months in San Fran, where I think he obviously lives by the looks of the things he's riding. So he's decided to start sort of surf riding on his bike. But boy, does he send it. I mean, like we were saying, it's a little bit like Mike Hucker type stuff. But, I mean, this is next level. The speed he's going down these San Fran hills
Hucker stands both feet on the bars.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it's a different style, but he's going down a trail.
He's flat out, isn't he?
I mean, Rich, what do you think of this type of riding?
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
Would you take that on?
We could have a crack at it, but I don't really get it.
You don't get it?
Like, why would you do it down a trail?
This is going to be a funny show.
Why?
If you knew what was coming, Rich. Okay, so that you're not that into it.
Well, I mean, it's quite impressive. Like, that's cool. Like some of the flat out stuff where he's like, that's hard work. But like, why?
Now, well, another way that I quite like how you can approach mountain biking trails in a slightly different way. One of my favourites over the years has been Shibby Time on his one-wheeler.
I see how this show's going.
One wheeling is cool. I don't care what anyone says. I think it's mountain biking. At least yeah, I do. Look at
mountain bike by being biking.
Look at this action. Look, this is Shibby Time and Alien Rides, who's another one-wheel fan, and I love it. I like the idea of it, and Shibby sends it over some massive jumps.
Again, I mean, I can...
Look at that guy go! What? I love it.
I get it.
It's a man in the air. It's just a man.
I don't get it.
So good. Oh, and I've met Shibby Time. He's wicked. Mike Leakey is his name. He's actually not called Shibby Time at all. But that's his Instagram.
He's loving it. Look at this guy.
I really love it. I want to see Blake or you have a go at one-wheeling. We've got to do a vid with Shibby. We really
I've seen a guy zip round.
You would roll at that. Your big, muscly hands going down the trail. You're just like two pairs of hands. No, one pair of hands. I'm getting excited. Next up, right, we're staying on the one wheel.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, Rich, hang in there. This is another way to use mountain bikes, unicycling. This is nuts, right? Yeah, because initially you'll watch this and think, okay, but look what this guy's doing in Moab.
Holy okay, the toilet bowl, that's like, it's quite famous.
For it all the way. It nearly defies gravity, for one.
I will give you. That's the most impressive one so far.
Really?
Yeah,
really?
To me, I like that one's fair play.
That's what you've liked so far the most, the unicycling.
Yeah, and that shows where we're at, doesn't it?
Oh my God!
But that, I know that'll be really steep and really hard, and it's obviously on something fixed. But still,
if you knew what was coming next, Rich.
No, Mark, why are we doing this?
Next up, another way to use mountain biking to practice your dexterity out on your trails. Teton Juggler, look at this, heading down the trails, throwing some balls. But look at this one. Look at this last one. He does a drop off. Go to the next one, Rich. It's absolutely nuts. I mean, that just riding down the trail is amazing. But I mean, I think this second one's absolutely incredible. Watch, look. Are you kidding? That was
all
insane.
I got in my head is a Hot Fuzz quote when he goes about crusty jugglers.
Oh my God.
I mean...
Oh, that is a big, fat, bushy beard. That is so good.
A great big bushy beard.
Oh, man. Right.
I mean, again, as far as a skill goes, it's impressive. Is it a perfectly good waste of a mountain bike trail? And
Can you imagine the balls you've got to have to go to like Bike Park Wales and just out of the car park, going to the first trail, start juggling?
You've got to have 3.
3.
3 balls. That was quite clever from Jack. That was a good one. I like that,
one
buddy.
of Joke's best quick moves.
All right, great. Juggling. Good one.
I love juggling.
I
Teton
can
juggler,
see.
congrats. What about wheelies, right? Wheelies are great. And wheelies have almost turned into a whole scene, like a movement on their own. I mean, that is a great example. Look,
12 o'clock boys right here,
5
look.
speed into a stoppie.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
But of course, like Jake 100 is like got a huge crew.
Oh, he goes
in
back
London.
into the Manny.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great rider. Jake 100's got a huge crew in London. And Rob Warner, right, he was out with him in London recently on one of their bike storms, which are their group rides. He said he absolutely loved it. I mean, look at this stuff he's doing. This is great.
So,
I mean, that is a mountain bike. That is technically a mountain bike.
Yeah, this I like a lot more because I think it's because I know what he's doing, so I can appreciate how hard it is.
Yeah.
Whereas the other guy was balancing on a wheel, zipping.
Man, he's bouncing wheels across oil
exactly.
barrels. That's as pointless as unicycling. I can't believe the things
wow.
you like. And the things
You just admitted that unicycling was pointless.
No.
No, that's what you just said.
I didn't
That's
say
what
that.
you...
That's as pointless as unicycling. Pointless. What about we change gears a little bit, right? In fact, let's remove all the gears, right? We had our man at the top there riding his bike like a board. Well, how about we just start turning bikes into boards with the Snow Go? Look at this thing. Is that a bike? Is that mountain biking? That mountain biking, Rich?
It's not.
Oh.
It's not skiing, it's not snowboarding, it's just annoying and getting in the way. It's exactly.
It's a really
that's
clever
the
bike.
kind of person you'd go skiing.
That is a really clever bike. You can clip into it
not a bike.
Basically any kind of like good snowshoe. You can just clip straight in. You don't need special cleats. It's got articulated sliders on the back there. So you can do all the turns. It's got Fox suspension up the front. That is rad. I can see you and Blake having a good time on that. And
I'm just, that's the kind of person that when you're skiing, you'd be like, look at that getting in the way.
I mean, and you think it's kind of useless and pointless.
Yeah.
Well, what about this last guy then, right? He's found a point to his bike. He's looked at mountain biking in a different way, and he's turned his bicycle into a mower.
That, of all of them, I think is the best one because it's useful.
Oh my God, you're joking.
That one there is
can't be
actually...
joking.
No, because I could actually hop on that and go, oh, wicked, I can now mow the lawn and ride my bike. Of all of them, that's the best one. And it's got some clever engineering and ingenuity.
Well, I'm absolutely
this one wins.
dumbfounded. I mean... He loves
It's
the
actually
mower.
really good.
He loves the mower. Let us know in the comment section down below.
That's
what's
really
your
clever.
favourite weird use of a mountain bike? Have you got a weird use of a mountain bike?
That's really good.
Or have you got anything to say about some of the weird uses we've just looked at? I'd really like to hear from you in the comments down below. I'll be in there. Obviously, you'll recognise me because I'll have a special badge next time.
Yes, because you are
I am
a GMBN member, aren't you?
I'm a trail boss.
You are.
I'm a trail
Always
boss,
have been,
yeah.
always will be.
Talk about that in a minute. Right, let's head over to news with Tom.
What's up, everybody? Plenty of launches over the course of the week, so hold on to your hats. Let's get started. After the show last week, the latest Santa Cruz Hightower dropped. It's really a lot like the Bronson that was dropped a few weeks ago, but with two 29-inch wheels rather than mixed. Since the last iteration, there's minor geometry changes and that leverage curve changes with the shock movement too. Again, no cable ports on the frame, which retails at $3,499 US, but builds are available between $4,799 and $10,899 US. Also launched last week the alloy version of the new Specialized stump jumper, sharing many updates as the carbon version with some slight geometry tweaks for the material. However, you do get swap box included and cable ports. Interestingly, that big Genie shock Specialized developed for this frame's linear suspension curve is present on the frame only and mid-spec build option. Top and bottom spec get different rear suspension units. Also, what do you think about the alloy version of a bike being released separately almost 3 months after the more expensive carbon versions? Let us know down in the comments. Last bike for you this week, the Orbea Oise has received some updates. It's truly lightweight with a frame weight for a size medium of 1.74 kilos and a full race spec build coming in under 10 kilos, including pedals, water bottle and computer mount. Integrated bar stems from in-house component brand OC are available and include squid lock with that integrated lockout and dropper for this ultra clean cockpit. 6 new colours available, 3 in OMX, 3 in OMR. Of course, with more options via the Myo customization tools, you can now even customize that new linkage. All right, getting some looks, I gotta wrap things up. Caverns have dropped the VHP G2, a high pivot electric pinion gearbox equipped enduro bike. Cascade have got a brake adjuster out, and E13 Sidekick hubs have just released, both of which I haven't had long enough to read up on to understand. Definitely go to the tech channel for more on those. Ceramic Speed are releasing a special edition cage for their 20th anniversary. Brett Reeder and Braden Barrett Hay have released their own platform called Book Yourself to hire pro mountain bikers for coaching and more. See you next week.
This week's Sickest thing has to be his new video part from Erik, Fedko and Red Bull called Riding Bikes Above the Forest. It's cool getting to see Erik finally do one of these big productions because he's got the sickest style and the dude deserves it. I like how this showcases his skate park heritage, but mainly I'm just here for the bangers. My favourite clips have to be that 360 downside whip to Superman seat grab Indian Air, because it's so nose, like proper down whip, and then he kicks it so hard, like so extended. Just pause for a second and think how mentally crazily scary and Tetris that is. Imagine if he missed the grab. And that 360 tail whip drop, just because it's absolutely massive and he's already caught it bolts at 270. So sick. Right, that's my sickest thing this week. Time to go back to the shed.
Thanks, guys. Right, we mentioned YouTube memberships early on. We've got our 2 tiers. First one is Trail Crew, of course, where you get your loyalty badges next to your name, and you'll be able to see that in the comments and in live chat. And you get custom emojis. I love the custom emojis.
I know you do.
You get those in comments and live chat too, and you get discount on our merch in the GMBN store.
Yeah, all banging stuff. But if you want to go a step further and be like this guy, you can become a trail boss, where you'll be sort of open to members only polls, priority replies and comments, plus a one-of-a-kind, very special, unique, never seen before, custom GMBN bottle.
Yeah,
and that's if you stay a boss for 12 months.
I'm getting that bottle.
12 months time, you could have that, dude. And you could have it too.
Yeah, we really love your support. Obviously, it's really important to us because we are an independent company these days. And we love to see you supporting us like you do in the GMBN store. We've got some new merch over there.
Yes, we do.
Tell us about this, Rich. You look splendid.
Oh, thank you. Resplendent.
Resplendent.
Wow. Yeah, I was wearing this on the last show we did together. It's the new GMBN bikepacking t-shirt range, various different colours. But do you know what? Who doesn't love bikepacking? It's actually really fun. And now you can show that by wearing one of our t-shirts, available now over in the GMBN store. Hey, do you know what? You'd get a discount on that if you were a YouTube member.
Just saying.
Just saying.
We do love your support, so thank you if you are a member. And if you aren't, have a think about it. Why not?
Have a think about your life.
Think
Go
about
on.
that. Next up is Hacks and Bodges.
Hacks and Bodges. Hacks and Bodges. Hacks and Bodges. Hacks and Bodges.
That was amazing.
That was good.
Was amazing.
That was.
We all got into that.
I liked that.
Did you get into it back there? Did you? Will you admit to it? Right, first hack this week is from Jeffrey. Love this. This is such a bodge. He wants to use his pickup to take his bike out. Use a duvet as your bike rack on your pickup. Perfect. Well done,
I mean, makes
Jeffrey.
sense. Bit of recycling. Looks kind of cool. It's got a funky pattern.
Yeah, I love it.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's a good one. But what have we got next, Mark?
Lynn Chandler next. This one's intriguing because basically she's made a double bike mount for a small rubber dinghy.
I believe it's called a rib.
A rib?
Or a tender.
Yeah, or a tender, okay. See what I did there. Well done, Richard. I mean, what I want to
Where are they
know on
going?
this one, is where are you going?
Also, those are both e-bikes. That's quite front heavy, that little one.
Yeah.
But I guess they're sitting at the
big
back. But
yeah. But I mean,
That's cool.
It looks like there's just enough space for 2 people. I mean, it's
Yeah.
2 bikes. I just want to know the backstory, Lynn. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great hack. It's
I like that, actually. I do
neatly
like that a
done.
lot. This last one looks mental. What's going on? What the heck's going on here?
Oh man, if a story tells 1,000 words, this is from Erik Tixman, and basically he's hacked I'm presuming that's a gun.
I mean, it's a
gun.
hefty gun at
It's
that
a gun,
as well.
It's a gun rack, isn't
What's
it?
he carrying in there? What kind
God
of...
knows. He's going hunting on his bike,
Big
and
rifle.
he's hacked his whole hunting system onto his bike.
I mean, it's a fat bike, big bag in the middle.
The only way that could be better is if he could fire the gun from that position between his legs. Kapow! Love it. Yeah. Have you ever fired a gun? I haven't.
Yeah, many. Yeah, I have. Yeah.
You said many times.
I was going to say many times. But
From
yeah.
the bunker. Yeah.
No.
Right, we got to pick a winner out of that
Yeah.
bunch, Rich. Is it going to be the gunslinger, or are you going to go with the dinghy ribber, or are you going to go with the duvet cover?
Well, the duvet one's a bit too simple for my liking.
I quite like simple, but fair enough.
Yeah, no comment. The gun one is mildly terrifying, so it narrows it down to the rib dinger.
The rib dinger. Well done, Lynn Chandler. You have won
Yeah.
yourself a GMBN race top. Congratulations.
Ooh.
If you've got a hack or a bodge, and you can see how simple it could be,
really
but
can.
it could be helpful, then get it into the uploader, which is in the description down below, and be involved in next week's show with either your hack or your bodge. Fantastic.
Should we
yeah.
talk about some things that we liked this week?
Oh yeah, I tell you what, I saw a really cool tool from Red Side Tools. Look
Okay.
at this. Right, so it's this little magnetic piece. You can put it on your car or on a metal post or whatever, and basically you can lean your bike against things. It holds the grip. It's a very clever idea. No?
I mean, that is I might be on one this week, I apologise, but that looks like a solution for
I
a
love
problem that doesn't really exist.
I love it when you're on one.
It's literally like...
Well, I guess you could just remove it and still lean the bike.
Exactly.
Yeah, most
And
grips.
who leans the bar like that anyway? Why don't you?
it's got a rubber
Why
end
wouldn't
on
you
it.
just lean? Like if you put the back with it. I mean, it's cool. You've made something. Well done.
Can I try and win your
Yeah.
belief in me back with this clip from Cole
not a
Bernier?
unicycle. Oh,
no,
no,
it's Cole
okay.
Bernier on his Bowhead Reach. He's in Whistler. It's his film called
does shred.
Gucci. It is... I don't know why he's called it Gucci, but he does shred on that bike.
Yeah.
He doesn't only shred on that bike, right? He makes
It's
it
this
look sick.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, and I tell you what, I've been riding with him and he made me look like a Muppet.
Oh,
it was
that's
fun.
cool though.
It was fun, yeah.
Next up, we have a robot, don't we? We both
this
like
guy.
this. He's literally a robot. Emil Johansson.
We were talking about which bit of this tiny little clip we like
Yeah.
most, and we couldn't really even work out what you'd call it. It's a nollie 360
Turn down, isn't it?
turn down,
But, like, super
unturned-
clicked.
but unturned down.
Yeah, I quite like the flat drop 360 knack tire grab.
This is mental.
I think I said that. I think that's correct. Toff would have to correct me. But
Like you said at the start there, he is
a robot.
A robot.
it's clinical. It's mega impressive, to be fair. Like that is.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
What your favourite trick was. That's from the film Anytime, of course.
Yeah.
Right, it's time for the caption contest, Rich,
Hmm.
and I am fuming. This has never happened before.
Do you know
Never!
What, do you know what I am?
What?
I'm very British. I'm flabbergasted.
We gave
Yeah.
you this photo last week, right? Steve Jones.
What?
This has never happened before.
Ever?
We didn't get one caption.
You lot didn't write nothing to us.
And my name's Martyn. I like to throw the stunt mug when someone gives me a caption. Now I can't do it. I want to throw it so bad.
I mean, there were nearly 200 comments on that video, and
Yeah,
not
that's the
one,
thing.
not one was about Steve. And I can think of so much I'd like to say about
We
Steve.
had so many great comments. It's brilliant. It was all about the show, but come on, right? We need a couple of captions.
Throw the mug anyway, Mark.
Right,
Go on.
so this is this week's caption contest photo. Please, give me a hashtag caption contest comment down below. Tell us what your caption is in that comment, and you could win yourself one of these stunt mugs. And when you win it, I get to throw the mug. Okay? Glad we got that sorted.
What? Go on, throw. Give it a throw. Jeez, that was so loud, that one.
So fun. Do you want to go?
Can I have a go?
Yeah.
Hang on, because it actually bounced back. Look.
Oh, that's pretty clever.
I'm going to move that side. Camera.
Try and catch the handle. That's the one.
Oh, is it?
Well, if you throw it and then you
Jack's
flick and you
hiding.
get it there, it really bounces.
Yeah, you could. Oh my lord, you could be winning one of these, but only if we get those captions.
Get involved.
The bike box.
The
I like
bike
this when they send
box.
them in. Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we
Should we? I'm going to kick things off with Sebastian Jessen. His show. Sorry, I want to show you my Canyon hardtail SRAM GX 2x10. Front necks ain't dead.
Yeah.
XT brakes, RockShox Sid 100mm travel. I mean, hey.
Right, that's bold. 2x up front. Whoa. Nice.
It's a done thing.
Nice. Nice. Nice or more? Nice.
Sorry, it's nice, Sebastian. It's nice.
This next one is mad. It's from JC. He was looking for a 90s vintage bike to restore, put some new parts on and so on. Found this Rockhopper in pristine conditions.
That's a super nice, isn't it?
That's a mad,
go on.
super nice. Mad.
Originally, it's from Switzerland
clean
as well.
Yeah, it looks so clean.
Right. Okay, this next one is from Michael Sidenmark. Hey guys, my Specialized Enduro S-Works photograph just before I went to the trails for shreddings. Greetings from Sweden. I like that because I like the sort of the foreground foliage. I like the
Yes,
bike.
very nice.
It's super nice for me. Nice one. Thank you for
Super
sending
nice.
that in.
Right, next up, we've got Ben Wild with his Trek 9.8 XT. It is really lovely shot, actually.
Yeah.
I like the way all the apples on the ground there, dapple behind it.
Nice bit of cider country there. Love it.
It's cider nice. It's a cider nice.
Eddie Drayton next.
Eddie Drayton with the nuke-proof Stout Scout.
Yeah, and this is built up for Ryle's 12th birthday. He says it's his first adult-sized bike from Leeds Urban Bike Park. Look at that.
It's very, very
That's
nice.
cool as your first adult-sized. He's 12 with a stout edition one as well. That's a super nice. Of course it is. We apologise. Now, don't forget, we do love to see your bikes, so send them in. The uploader is linked in the description down below. Keep them coming. It can be a bike of any shape, size, travel, colour. We want to see them all, don't we?
Send them in.
We want to see them all.
Thank you very much for watching this week. You've got lots of things to talk about in the comments down below. One thing you definitely got to do is give us a caption, all right? I'm going to lose myself. We will see you next week on the Dirt Shed Show. Thanks for watching.